What's up, everybody? So, getting into today's episode of the Bold and the Beautiful, Finn and Liam went at it again, and Finn was putting his foot down. He was like, "You're not. I'm not gonna let you interfere with my marriage. You're just doing what you always do. You're just because your marriage to Hope is ending. You want to come back and try to and take Steffi from me. I'm not gonna let it happen. I'm not gonna allow it. I'm not gonna allow it." I was loving Finn putting his foot down. Liam retorted, talking about, I wasn't the one trying to interfere with your marriage. You're the one that's doing that all on. You're the one that's ruining your marriage all on your own with turning to Sheila, and you put my daughter in danger." And then Finn was just like, "You need to stay away from. You need to stay away from Steffi. You need to stay away from Steffi." And Liam's credit, he said, "No, I'm not doing that. No, she's the mother of my child. I'm not gonna just stay away from her. And Steffi is my family." Because Finn said, "No, Steffi's not your family. Steffi is my wife. She is nothing to you." Now, as much as I don't like Liam, Finn, that's not true. You don't get to dictate who someone considers family and who don't. Steffi will always consider Liam family. Liam will always consider her family, whether they're together or not. So, well, I appreciate Finn putting Liam on notice, but that you're gonna lose on that front. They are family to each other, whether they're together or not. They're just family. They have too much history, too much of a bond. It's not gonna get broken. Her sleeping with his daddy didn't break their bond. Nothing is gonna break their bond. It is what it is. So Finn gotta bite the bullet on that one, but Finn is right that Liam is running to Steffi as his second choice right now. Even though like I said, but Liam wants both Hope and Steffi equally, kinda. It's just if he could have both of them at the same time, he would. He would be in heaven's glory. If they agreed to be sister wives, shoot, Liam would be so happy. And matter of fact, Ridge would do the same with Taylor and Brooke. Liam is toxic, like Finn said, because he's so self-righteous and toxic. So Finn was right about that, but wrong about almost leaving Kelly to drown and saying Liam and Steffi aren't family, because they are. But moving on from that front, we got Ridge and Steffi. They were sitting. Ridge was like just reassuring Steffi that she did the right thing leaving her husband, and because the kids are safe. And then that's when Brooke and Hope walked in, and they, one part of that scene I liked it when Hope said, "Oh wow, we weren't expecting you to be in the office today." Steffi's like, "Why is that?" Right. That just made Steffi come across like a real boss. I loved that. Like, yeah, y'all don't run nothing up in here. I mean, it wasn't really that deep, but I still liked it. It was still like a little power moment, I felt. But Steffi quickly caught them up to speed on what happened, and then Brooke said, "What was Sheila even doing at the beach?" And yeah, Steffi just is standing strong with that, and then they talk about, well, Brooke reminded her that Finn is your husband, though he must be devastated. And she said, "We are devastated," but Steffi insists she still loves Finn, but she just can't put the kids at risk with Sheila in the mix. That's just a no-go. And then Hope said, "Well, if your marriage to Finn really is over, you know Liam is just waiting in the wings." And Steffi didn't really say anything until and then when Steffi left to go back to the mansion, and Brooke was like, and Brooke and Hope were talking about that divorce again, her impending thing, and Hope says what she always said. She's like, "Well, I didn't want this to happen. I didn't want my marriage to end. Like, but I want to move. I want to move forward. I'm happy. I'm no longer have to get swept in that drama. Because if Steffi would have told me this before, when I was still with Liam, I would have been like, oh, extra concerned about how Liam would react, and if he's gonna waffle back to her. But I don't have to worry about that. I'm free from that drama. Now I can have a relaxed approach." And then Brooke's like, "You're acting like you don't care." She's like, I do care. I never wanted this for my children." Yeah, right. If you didn't want it, Hope, you wouldn't have slept with Thomas. Just you wanted it because you want Thomas. That's what you want. So that's why your marriage is over. That's one thing I gotta finally admit that out loud. As much as I do not like Liam, and I really do not, I'm just saying, Hope needs to stop deluding herself and acting like, and quit saying, I don't want this. I didn't want this to happen. Like, what did you expect? You slept with Thomas, so clearly you did want it. If you didn't want to end your marriage, you wouldn't have slept with Thomas. Now come on, stop falling back every 5 seconds. I'm not cool with that. Yeah. Hope, get it together. I know last day you're gonna be happy about that one. I'm calling Hope out on her nonsense. But moving on from that, we had Ridge went and confronted Finn and Finn was like, "Oh great, I'll just add you to my list of problems." And Ridge was like, "Yo, why you got an attitude? Like you the one that messed this up. You failed at I trusted you with my daughter's happiness. I trusted you with her safety, and you failed on both guards, and you almost let my granddaughter die. And then you gonna sit there and have an attitude with me? What's up with that? What's wrong with you?" And Finn just stared at him, and towards the end of that, so I'm sure their confrontation is going to continue tomorrow. Then the next day, then the next day, the next day. You know how the writing for this show goes. Yeah. And then at the very end of this episode, when Steffi was back at the mansion, Liam went to her talk about, I told Finn how I'll always love you, and I'm never gonna not love you, and if I could take it, and then I'm being honest with you right now. And then he grabbed her by her hand, talk about, if I could be honest with you, I would. If I was able to go back, I would never have let you go. And if I was ever to get that chance again, I would never let you go. I'm like, yes, you would, Liam. Yes, you would. Because it ain't like I said. I said it earlier. I'm saying it again. She slept with your daddy. You still would have acted the same way and went to Hope. Liam and Ridge are both narcissists when it comes to those two women. But yeah, that was everything in this episode. I thought this was a good episode today. Let me know what y'all thought about this episode in the comment section below, and I will see you all later. Peace.